Hello everybody and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator on Xbox. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and as always, we are back trying to get into this project. As you guys saw at the end of the last episode, we got our work cut out for us here. Very nice position on the front mount intercooler, by the way. But yeah, we're gonna have to do some work. Really are. Now, I don't think we'll be able to take this off because we gotta drop this down and get to it from the engine bay. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Go ahead and remove the hood while we're thinking about it. As well, get up in here. We've got our cooling system. Pull the radiator fan housing off. We've clearly got a radiator that's bad. So now we can do that. There's lots of suspension damage. As you can see, the side that's not damaged isn't all rusted and corroded looking. And the side that is damaged is definitely all messy. So, yeah, we're going to have to be taking care of all these things. So, let's go ahead and pull off the ribs. Looks like we're going to have to swap the ribs out on this thing as well. Oh my god, his brakes are just completely gone. Like, everything's bad on this side. Alright, let's get rid of the axle. Get rid of the hub. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We gotta get the bearing out first. Bearing and then the hub. Then we get rid of the knuckle cover. And the steering knuckle. Nope. I lied. Let's get rid of the end links. And the shock absorber. I gotta lift it up higher, apparently. Go up, go down, go up, go down, everything. Alright, let's get rid of this. Boy, he really done a number on this thing with the potholes. I'll give him that. Even the tie rod is no good. Alright. So yeah, we've got quite a bit to put on there. So we need let's just double check here. We need the tie rod, inner tie rod, and the outer tie rod. Right? Yeah, we also need a front steering knuckle A. We need a lot of things. Is there anything that's repairable? Yes, there is. Just go ahead and repair everything that we can. Still don't think that there's anything that we can do about. Alright, so we need inner tie rod. Booyah. One of those. Okay, we need outer tie rod. One of those. We can go ahead and put that on. Of course, we won't be able to put the outer tie rod on yet, but booyah. Inner tie rod is on. We need a front steering knuckle A. Front steering knuckle A. Front steering knuckle A. Boom. Back over to the car. Alright. Now we can put our outer tie rod on. We need to look at front axle cover. Definitely going to need an axle cover. Front shock absorber's in pretty rough shape. So we're going to have to do that as well. Let's go over here and split this. There we go. Separate these parts. Because not all of the parts might be bad. It might just be the spring, or it could be just the actual shock absorber itself. Alright, so let's look at our inventory. Front springs are both bad there. Front shock, is it a double wishbone? Crap. Let me try to put this back together. Front shock absorber A. Okay, so that's what it is. So front shock absorber A. Boom. Gonna need a new front spring. And might as well grab a new cap too, just in case. So we'll just build a whole new front shock absorber. Put it back on here. Join the parts. Boom, boom, boom. Grab them out. Put this on. Alright, so front axle knuckle covers next, and then we're going to need the lower suspension control arm for sure. So, yep, so front axle cover A, right? Yep, axle knuckle cover. I don't know why I can't say that correctly. Then we need lower suspension arm. There we go. So we can put that in here. Put in our axle cover. Put in the hub itself. How's our bearing? Did we need a new bearing? Nope, bearing's fine. Axle? Okay, we need a new front drive axle H. Front drive axle H. Front drive axle H. One of those. Go ahead and put the axle in. Alright, now we can put the brake discs on. I'm assuming we're going to need some. Yep, we're definitely going to need ventilated brakes. Might as well get the pad, rotor, and the... I don't know if we need the caliper. Yeah, I think we do need the caliper. So... brakes. So we will need brake disc ventilated. One of those. Brake pads, just in case. And then brake caliper, one of those as well. And we'll grab the brake caliper cylinder too, because for some reason this game always has them apart, even though you don't buy them like that anymore. Or at least we don't here in the States. Okay. Brake disc. Booyah. Brake pads. Booyah. Brake caliper. Booyah. And the new cylinder as well. Alright. Is there anything that I'm missing? I don't think so. I think that was pretty much it. We're wrong. Also appears to be rubber bushing here that we need to replace. about the other rubber bushing? Yep, another one's bad. We'll go ahead and do that while we're at it. It just mirrors this gearbox. Look like it's got some issues. We'll have to think about that. Alright. So, what did we just do? We need rubber bushings. So, go down here. 2 rubber bushings. Slap that back in there. Oh, rubber bushing. Can't see. Like I said, camera angles sometimes leave a little bit to be desired. I'm not gonna lie. Put that in there. Also, normally you wouldn't just replace the stuff on one side. Like if you're replacing your brakes, just do it all the way around the car, or at least front brakes and then do rear brakes at a different time if that's what you're trying to save money. Because otherwise, you're gonna make your life absolutely miserable when it comes to trying to like stop. You're gonna be pulling. You're gonna be all over the place. Oh, sway bar in link. It's amazing that we had so much damage everywhere but that. All right, so we need Rim Classic 6. So we're going to need 2 of these. And now we'll go to our rims here. So we want Rims Classic 6. We'll grab 2 of those. Oh, what size are they? I didn't look. Didn't look. Let's go over here to our tire changer. Let's go up here. So we have 225, 40, 18s. The tires are fine, the rims need swapped. So let's just go ahead and pull these off. Whoops. And it is an 18-inch diameter wheel. We'll go ahead and pull that off. I like the animations and stuff they got in this. It's actually pretty decent. It's not bad. Again, if everything was this easy, it would be amazing in real life. Have we not taken the rear off? Oh yeah, we haven't. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. For this low profile of a tire, if it damaged the wheel, it probably damaged the tire too. I'm just saying right off the top of my head. Like, if you hit a pothole that hard that you damage the wheels this badly, your tires are shot too. Like, it's just gonna ruin the tire. So we'll go ahead and pull that while we're thinking about it. Grab those off. Alright, so now we should be able to go over here and grab 2 of those rims, 18 inches. Rim Classic 6. We need 2 and 18 inches. Alright. Now we should be able to mount those. And then we'll have to balance them as well. So let me go ahead and grab that off of there. Throw this on here. And then while that's doing that, we add you can see it's actually doing its thing. Of course, you'd be doing this, you'd be watching a screen, get it to a certain spot, put a weight on the rim wherever you need it. So it's not quite accurate the way that this is all automated, but it's kind of nice. Get it all balanced up. Alright, so we got the wheels and tires done. The rear looks like it's going to be needing some work, so let's go ahead and throw our front tire on. Nice and shiny new. Also, we're going to need to drop it down so that we can get that radiator. I forget what kind of radiator we need. Just a radiator A. Easy enough. Get out of there, go to main shop. We want to go engine. Rad. Boom. Radiator A. Easy enough. Grab one of those. Part mounts. Radiator in, fan housing, and oh, we're gonna need a new fan housing. Great. Actually, before we do that, let's look at this. Okay, so our fan is fine. We need a new housing. Okay. So radiator fan housing. There we go. Put this in. Booyah. So we've got that part done. So look at our status. We're doing pretty good. Still something not discovered there. We have got quite a bit. But we're working on it. Alright, let's go ahead and put our bumper back on. And our hood. Alright, lift this thing back up and start tearing into the rear. See, I would have figured that these BMW Z4s and stuff would be rear-wheel drive. But I didn't know they were front-wheel drive. Maybe they are rear-wheel drive in real life, but in here they're definitely not. And why did you screwed up your freaking exhaust too, bud? I'm gonna need you to calm down. Whatever you hit, good lord. Alright, so that's that. Just come over here and can't pull that off because we gotta pull the caliper first. Definitely going to be needing a caliper. Brakes are, the brake pads are fine. We'll be okay there. Grab the center cap, the hub. Can't do the hub. Why not? Is this hub connected to something else that I'm not aware of? A lot of damage back here in the back. Pretty complex suspension. And you screwed it all up. Do we need to take the bearing out of the rear? Yes, we do. Crap. Alright, now we can take the hub out. And then we can take the knuckle cover, or the hub cover, whatever you want to call it. Take the sway bar end link out. Take that off. Shock absorber cap. Rear spring. Get the lower control arm for the rear. Oh, there's a bushing right there. I was like, what's going on here? Now we can pull this off. Alright. We have found the majority of the damage, I think. If we look, most of this stuff, yep, brake calipers. Yeah, we've found all but one part. One part we have yet to find. Interesting. Is there something up here that I missed, maybe? See if we go into overview mode. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you anything. Alright, so, yeah, if we go in here and go to build mode, we're going to need the rear axle knuckle housing A. Rear axle knuckle housing A. Booyah. Grabbed it. Alright, go throw that in real quick. Alright. Suspension upper arm is fine. Go ahead and put that in. Sway bar end link is fine, so we can put that in. Rear shock absorber needs to be changed. Rear shock absorber A. Rear shock absorber A. Boom. Put that in. Okay, what do we got here? We got the rear suspension arm. It's just a regular rear suspension arm, so we can grab that. Go ahead and put these hubs and stuff back in. Bearing. End cap. Rear suspension arm. Was it an upper arm? Nope, just called rear suspension arm. Okay. Rear suspension arm. Right there. Alright. Moving right along. Swap it out. Put in our rubber bushing. Okay. What about small, or not small rubber bushing? Okay, so we need a rear suspension arm B. Alright. We got a small rubber bushing here. And then we need rear suspension arm A. Yep. Rear suspension arm A. Okay. Spring cap. We're going to need one of those. We're going to need a rear spring and a rear end cap, I think. So let's go ahead and grab a rear spring. Rear shock absorber cap. And then a rear spring cap. Am I missing something? Probably. Spring cap. Okay. So that is just called a spring cap, it's not called rear, so that makes more sense. There we go, spring cap. Head over here. Put that on. Put the new spring in. And put the absorber cap on. Alright. Now we should be able to put our brake discs in. We don't have them. We need one brake disc. I think we're good on the pads, but we'll find out in a moment. Yeah, I'm fixing it up. Just a regular brake disc, not ventilated. Pads, I should have plenty. Brake calipers, gonna need a new caliper. It's a knockoff of a BMW Z4. Brake caliper and a brake caliper cylinder. Put the wheel on. Now, we just need to get the exhaust fixed. We need exhaust pipe and rear muffler 14, or rear muffler I4. So we go in here, go to exhaust, we go exhaust pipe, and then rear exhaust I4. Am I missing something? Is it just called rear muffler I4? I think it must be. Must be the rear muffler I4. Alright. Put the new exhaust pipe in. Rear muffler I4, so I was correct. That's that. Now if we look at our list of things, we are still missing rear suspension upper arm. And one part that's not been discovered. Seriously? that was low enough that it needed to be replaced. So rear suspension, upper arm. There we go. Do this. So there's one part that I have not discovered. Why do I have a feeling it has something to do with this gearbox? Alright, we're gonna have to pull it all back apart. God bless it. I knew I should have just took that gearbox off to begin with or something. At least I'm pretty quick at this. Front drive shaft. Don't tell me I gotta take the other side off too. That driver. Pull the drive shaft. What else is in the way? Oh, the starter. Of course, it's accessible from the engine bay, so I gotta drop the car. Open the hood. Engine. Starter. Go up. It's at 88%. Still have a part that's not been discovered, so it wasn't that. So we just did all this for nothing. Well, while we're down here, we might as well go ahead and do the rest of the suspension. Drive shaft back there. Drive axle. Brakes. brand new rims. How are they getting dirty already? Or was that the rim from this side? Might have been the rim from this side. Okay. Maybe we take the air intake off. See if there's something there that needs to be fixed. God, I hate these little metal clips. Air filter looks fine. All else fails, put oil in it. Yeah, it's overflowing, it'll be fine. That much oil would probably kill the engine, but it's not my car. The game's freaking out because I put the rim on the wrong side. What am I missing? Probably a bushing somewhere. If I had to guess. The battery's fine. Fuel pump looks fine. just one thing that I'm missing. You know what? Let's take it for a test drive and see if we can't find it that way. How about that? Because it's probably a suspension component. We know that this was mainly suspension. So let's... The starter's missing from the car. Dagnabbit, I forgot to put the starter back in, guys. That'll keep it from starting for sure. Hard to start a car without a starter, unless it's a manual, then you can start it. Alright. So we'll test it out. We'll go around the test track. Hopefully we'll figure out what the last part is that we need. Because it's really annoying. Compared to the Viper, this is decidedly less sporty. Though, that being said, it does have a nice sound for a little inline four-cylinder. Controls in this game lack a little bit, I'll be honest. Alright. Hopefully that gives us some insight into what the last part is, because I'm kind of stuck. Part not discovered. God bless America. I don't know what else it could be. I've looked at everything. All the way up. There's something that I'm missing. And that seems fine. It was at 88%. Is it these rubber bushings right here? Did I not check those? That's at 3%. What about this one? Like we already did this one. And that one's brand new. That had to be it. Good lord, that was a pain in the neck. I know we have some rubber bushings that are decent. Is that everything? not just pop that? Or do we have to take that part, we gotta replace that with like a brand new part. Gotcha. Gotcha. In order for it to call it fixed, it's gotta be a brand new part. I forgot. It's 100%. Any parts that we replace have to be replaced with 100% parts. So, yes. Rear. Boom. Where's the bushing? Hello? Am I blind? It's rubber, you dummy. I'll be okay, guys. I know. I'll be okay. Alright, there we go. Now we got everything fixed. Sweet. Go ahead and set it down. We've already test drove it, so it should be good to go. And we'll call it complete. Spent $29.41. We get a $1,000 bonus and a $1,000 job bonus, for a total of $5,027. Nice. Front license plate is missing. God bless America. There you go. License plate's back on. Finish. There we go. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know this was a bit of a longer episode, a lot more things to fix. But let me know if this is something you guys enjoy. I know I technically recorded this directly after the first episode, so I haven't had to see your guys' comments yet. But anyway, if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.